I also go to one of the overcrowded schools in the Bronx called Leadership Institute. The DOE says that there is no need for more schools, but I say that there is a need. My school is located in a small annex building that was built for little kids. The DOE said that there was no need, but I have not read one single book because I have no library. The DOE said that there was no need, but I can't shoot a basketball in my gym without hitting the ceiling because I have a small gym. The DOE said that there was no need, but my school's been open for 3 years and we had just got a science lab. The DOE said that there is no need, but the seats that we sit in were built for little kids. There's thousands of square feet at the Armory that you could build schools in front of.
That's right, that's right.
But the DOE wants to tell us no. Do they want to educate us or do they want to fail us? My school isn't the only school. All the schools in the Bronx are going through this same struggle. And I will fight alongside Carol until we reduce overcrowding, higher the graduation rate, reduce the dropout rate, and build more schools.
Build more schools! 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 Build more schools!
What is his name? Can you have him say his name one more time on the mic for us? Can you spell it?
Andrew Gonzalez.
Okay, and what school do you go to?
Leadership Institute.
Leadership.
And what school? What's the biggest school that's in?
It's PSMS 4.
Okay, thank you. Nice.
Okay, I would like to now introduce Jeff Eichler.
This guy keeps going in the front.
He is the coordinator of the RWDSU Retail Organizing Project.
Woo!
As a co-convener of CARA, the RWDSU, New York's retail union, has helped to create a unique coalition and a vision for the Armory's redevelopment. This is a coalition of unions that include the building trades, 32BJ, the UFT, and of course the RWDSU. Unions that would represent both workers building the Armory and those who would make up the permanent workforce. It is a coalition of community groups and of churches and of elected officials. And this is a unique coalition. It's not just name signers. We work together and work out the vision together. And together we have created this vision. The Armory must be a public space, a place where community organizations would be located, a place with affordable recreational facilities, a commercial space that would enhance and not damage the existing communities and businesses, a place built union, a place with a permanent jobs, which will number over 1,000, would be living wage ones with benefits, union jobs, a place where local residents would find good jobs, and a place where schools will be built on the Armory's grounds.
Yeah! Yeah!
Carol was involved in the RFP process to request for proposals, the process that led to the selection of Related. In this process, we achieved an RFP that for the first time had language that the city would look with favor upon developers who maximize the number of living wage jobs. But what was the response? From one developer, 15 living wage jobs for over 1,000 permanent jobs at the Armory. And from the other, silence, and that was Related. This is not sufficient. CARA will not accept the development that does not enhance the community. All too often, the city builds projects that provide little to working New Yorkers other than poverty wage jobs that are most often retail jobs, but also security jobs or other service jobs. This is the reality of too much of the city's development projects. This is the component of development that never is seen in the artistic renderings of EDC or mentioned by the city's spokespeople. This is not what we want for the Kingsbridge Armory. It must be a project that provides real benefits for working New Yorkers living in the Armory's community. This project must not only be built union, but must also provide permanent living wage jobs with benefits for the residents of the community. So today we have a message for both the developer and the city. We're happy that a developer has been selected, but Related must negotiate with Kara and agree to a community benefits agreement that incorporates Kara's vision for the Armory.
Right.
For us, the Armory is a magnificent public space, a space that dominates the community and can be used to lift it up. But this will only happen if Related engages in serious negotiations with Kara. Good living wage jobs are a vital component of a good community, but another vital pillar are good schools. So we are telling the city that it must build schools on the Armory's ground to relieve the overcrowding in the community's existing schools. Today is not a celebration of a selection of a developer, but an announcement that our process must begin to create good development, to create our Kingsbridge Armory. We will celebrate when we have guaranteed that the Armory's redevelopment meets Kara's vision and will truly enhance our community. On that day, we will not be on the steps of City Hall, but at the Kingsbridge Armory in the Bronx, with our shovels ready to start building the new Armory.
Whose Armory? Armory! Whose Armory? Armory! Whose community?
Our community!
Whose
right.
streets?
Our streets!
Okay.
Related must negotiate! Related must negotiate! Related must negotiate! Related must negotiate!
Okay, I would like to now introduce to you Paul Ledeen, the president of the Bronx Board of Business Agents. Yay.
Paul, spell your last name before you start, please. Spell your last name.
L-U-D-D-I-N-E. This is truly a historic day. I believe it's the first time we've ever had a group like this come together. Community, clergy, building trades, union trades that represent workers in the retail, and also elected officials. These streets next to the Armory were built wide enough for tanks to run through. There are no tanks in the Bronx anymore. Kara's vision includes a couple of schools. We are asking Department of Education to include a couple of schools in this project. We are thrilled that Related has been picked as the developer, and we'd like to see this project go forward and reach the goals that Kara has in mind. At this point, I'd like to introduce to you the head of the New York City Building Trades, Mr. Eddie Malloy.